Okay, so today I'm going to do a song for you guys. Let's just go live on Facebook. So let's just see if we're live on Facebook. We should be live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you can see me, so just say hello. If you can see me on Facebook or YouTube, just say hello. So guys, different format today. Busy. Went to the gym, did our thing, went to the fish shop and everything. So different format, doing a later broadcast today. So anyway, today I'm going to sing you a song, right? It's called "I Can See Clearly Now," but I think you probably might know this song. So I'm going to do a NG Gavin version, okay? I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that hold me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright ICO day. It's gonna be a bright, bright ICO day. Yes, I can see the pain has gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Now I'm not doing these bullshit programs. Oops. Lost my cue, guys. It's gonna be a bright, bright ICO day. It's gonna be a bright, oops, blue skies. I suck at this. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue ICOs. Nothing but money falling from the crypto. Yeah. Oh, that's really bad. Da, 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 da. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here's the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright ICO day. Bright, 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 bright ICO day. Woo! Bright ICO day. Oh yeah. Bright, bright ICO day. That's really bad. Anyway, smash that like button. Give me a smash. Give me a like. Give me a whatever. Smash that like button. Oh, that was. I gotta stop doing that, guys. I gotta stop doing that. So anyway, I hope everyone's excited. I'm never gonna do karaoke again. But that's what it's about, guys. It's all about ICOs, and it's all happening, guys. So, you know, it's such an awesome feeling right now doing ICOs, because we don't have to put up with the bullshit that we see what's going on, right? So much crap and bullshit that's going on. It's just laughable. It's just so laughable looking at it now, isn't it? We don't have to worry about the dramas. We just make money with ICOs, and that's it, you know. So hope everyone's having a good day. Eventful day for us, and you know, we did our thing, and I thought I'd just shoot a live stream just to you know, let you guys know what I'm up to. There's probably a couple of things I should talk about. But you know, people out there call me out saying I'm full of shit, and all this stuff, and you know, buy my course because I want you to buy my coin. I'm not even selling a coin, you dumbasses. There is no coin. I'm not selling no coin. I'm teaching you, educating you so then you can buy your own coins, and not just go into these things like the blind leading the blind. You know, remember that movie? You know. So let's see. We're at Simple Tokens, one of my ones that sort of didn't really start off that well, but it sort of picked up pace, right? And it's cracked $1 recently. Actually, it's cracked $1 right now. In fact, well, it's on Binance. A different on this app. I've got it on Binance. See, so there's Simple Token there. Right, Simple Token there. So there's my profit. Right, this is profit. This is my profit. This is results aren't typical. You're not going to make this, right? This is my results. 66,000 profit, right? And it's at $1. So I'm predicting that this can go to $5 fairly soon, even $10, even $20, if I just hold on. But people say all this sort of shit. You know, oh, he's nothing. He's just putting a thing into Blockfolio. Anyone can do that, and you know, fake the results. You know, whatever. So this is my Binance account, right? Live, right? I show you my coins before. I had 71,000. This is my Binance account here. I got 71,964. You can see my total, my OST balance is here, right? And it says 71,964. So it's currently sitting on $1.02 here on Binance. So if I sell them right now, I get about the total profit will be 56 Ether, which is off this target here. What's Ether now? Ether is 1300. 1300 times 56. It's about 72,000, which is about right. I mean, you can't see the calculator, but if you calculate it, 1300 times 56, you get 72,000. And then if you take away my profit, sorry, my cost, that's about right, because my cost was just under 6,000. So that'll be about right. So my profit was, my net cost was, see, that was my net cost there. Underneath the total, 5,000, nearly 6,000 net cost, 66,000 profit, and the current market value of all my tokens is 72,000. So that's about right, because the price of Ethereum's gone up. But I'm gonna hodl, guys. So this is my Binance or Binance or whatever you want to call it. This is my Binance account here. All right. So Simple Tokens cracked $1. I think it's got a lot more long legs. We get extra tokens. So I'm just gonna hodl this. I'm just gonna hodl this forever. Probably shave some profits off the top, but like, there's no reason for me to sell right now, because it's still got long legs. And this is one of the things that we talk about, right? When you get to a point where you got a lot of these ICOs that you bought for, like I bought this at 8 cents. 8 cents? Yeah, 8.2 cents. So if you don't know what ICOs are, basically what we're doing with ICOs is we're buying at the wholesale price. So when the token gets created, the project is created, they sell tokens off. They don't sell part of the company, but they sell tokens, digital tokens, and you can buy those tokens. And as the project progresses through, your token's going to go up in value. All right. Then you can sell those tokens. When they launch on the exchange, the ICO will tell the ICO people running the ICO will tell you what exchange they're going to be on. Then you sell them. So you're buying them at the lowest possible price, and then you're selling them whenever you want to sell them. Right. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse game on how you how that plays out, right? There's a lot of factors involved. There's ways to squeeze more profit. There's ways to you know, when you should sell. These are the biggest questions that we get asked. So, you know, that's what the community is about. You get the content and you get everything there, but then the main part of it is the support. So you know what the hell you're doing. You can ask questions, and there's a lot of people in the group that are more advanced. If you come in, you're a newbie and you don't know what you're doing, you can ask questions and people are going to basically tell you the answer. And this is going to save you a lot of time, and it can save you a lot of money too, because you won't make the mistakes. So this and many of these, once you start building up a portfolio of like real estate, it's like real estate assets or houses, right? These things are just going to grow exponentially, and then you can just shave money off the top and build yourself $1 million portfolio. That's the goal for our members. But once our members reach, like, as soon as the first person reaches $1 million portfolio, like I'm not including myself, we're going to jack the price up. You know, it's because it's worth every cent already. But you know, so the beauty about what I like about ICOs is you don't get the drama that you get with programs that we've all seen. There's so much drama going on in that space. It's like, you know, but I'm glad I'm out of that to a certain degree. I mean, there's people that will follow into the ICO space, you know, they'll do it. So this is Simple Token, Linda. Okay, Simple Token, OST, it's on Binance. It's not an ICO, no, it's not an ICO anymore. Hey, Rob. Yeah, it's now come to market. So what we're doing, Linda, is we're buying these ICOs at the rock bottom price, if you want to say it, or wholesale. And then when they hit the market, they're retail, as opposed to if you if people trade on the exchanges, like they're already at retail price and they're buying on the dips and selling on the highs, right? So they're trying to get that, you know, that difference. With this, the reason why I love ICOs is, oh yeah, okay, the risk might be a little bit more, but you're buying at the rock bottom price. I mean, everyone understands the equation, buying wholesale, sell retail, right? Everyone understands that. Why would you pay retail when you can pay wholesale? I definitely don't want to pay more than I have to. I want to get the tokens at the lowest possible price, the best ICO at the lowest possible price. I mean, we've bought into I mean, you have to be aware that just because people say that there's an ICO and it's 2 cents or it's 1 cent, right? They don't understand the value equation. Just because an ICO is 1 cent, it doesn't mean squat. All right, doesn't mean squat. I'm seeing people on Facebook posting stuff. Hey, look at this! It's a 1 cent ICO. Let's invest in it. Right? They have no clue the metrics. Right? What an ICO cost. What the tokens cost at the ICO is relative to the token metrics. So you can have an ICO that's 1 cent and it can be a total shit deal, right? If it's got 100 billion tokens, it's a shit deal. But it's 1 cent, so people will go, oh, it's 1 cent, so I'll buy it. But then you could pay $20 for a token, right? And there's only 1,000 tokens. So what's the better one? You know what I mean? So it's all relative to the supply. And I'm seeing people on Facebook posting stuff like, oh, you know, it's a 1 cent token, Joe, let's all jump in, blah, 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 blah. We don't know why the hell we're jumping in. But, you know, Joe Blow on Facebook just sent me a link and, you know, and everyone else is doing it, so I'm going to do it because, you know, I'm just a follower and, you know, I'm just like one of these sheep, you know, and I'll just do what I'm instructed because that's what I do. And, you know, my boss tells me what to do at work. So, you know, that's what I'm used to doing. And I like being told what to do. I can't think for myself. You know, so this is the same mindset I carry into being an entrepreneur. And it's our mindset for failing. If you can't make your own decisions, then go back to a day job, right? People are in their day job and they're carrying that same mindset into this space, right? You are going to fail. You're setting yourself up for failure. You must start to think like an entrepreneur. Think, okay, if there's a lot of people going into it, what's the reason? Is it because they're getting a 30% referral fee? Hello? Does that give you, like, that's red flags all over, right? Because they're only promoting it because they want the referral fee. If there was no referral fee, would they still promote it? Probably not. So what's their motive? Their motive is to get the referral fee. They don't give a shit about the ICO. See? When you have these people that are buying into these ICOs that they have no clue about the ICO, for starters, and they're only plugging it for the referral commission, you need to question who you're listening to. Because they obviously do not know what they're doing. They just want the referral commission because that's what they do. And they come from that space where, hey, give me your referral link, right? How about this? Give some information free and don't ask for jack shit in return. If you do that, you'll separate yourself instantly from the rest of the crowd that's biting at you, chomping at you. Send me your freaking referral link, blah, 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 blah. How about I'll give you something for free, right? And I'm not going to ask nothing in return. And if you do that many times, you'll instantly separate yourself from the rest of the crowd that is chomping at you, buying, hey, here's my referral fee. Here's my referral link, blah, 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 blah. Which we all know, we've all seen, right? Give away some value for free, right? Give away some value for free. And guess what? It's going to come back to you, you know? It's not hard to stand out in this crowd. Give value for free and don't do it for a referral commission like many people do. Yeah, we all promote stuff. We've all done it in the past. But if you want to set yourself above the rest of the crowd, and it's not hard, do shit for free. Give people value. Do live streams and give people value for the last 2 or 3 years. And people listen to you, right? Because they know that, they're going to give them content and there's no payback for you. Who are you going to listen to? Someone that's going to give you value, right? For a commission. Yeah, they're still going to give you value and they're going to give you, there's a pitch at the end, which is fine. Or someone that's got there's no agendas. It's just going to give you this information, and that's it. When I was up and coming, and I was like a nobody, and no one listened to me. No one did shit to me. I couldn't recruit. I pretty much sucked at make money online, and I was trying to build an empire through, rev shares and make money online. Hang on, give me a sec, guys. Baby, I'll call you back, okay? I'm just on a live stream. Okay, I'll call you back. Huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. Get me something. Alright, baby. Okay, I love you, bye. Sorry, that was just a call from my girlfriend asking me if I wanted something to eat. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was when I was up and coming, and I was trying to make it in this crowd and make it in this noise, and I was trying to become a recruiter and all this sort of shit, right? And it was hard bloody work. I once went on this webinar, and this guy did a 2.5 hour webinar, nearly a 3 hour webinar, right? And at the end of it, he said, catch you guys later. He gave us this presentation. It was just killer. The content on it was absolutely killer. When I listened to this guy, I was like, damn, he's giving away so much information for free. And I was like, okay, what's the catch? What's the catch? And at the end of the webinar, it was nearly 3 hours long. He went off and said, guys, have a great day. Catch you guys later. And I was just like, what? There's no pitch at the end? So he spent like nearly 3 hours on the webinar with you, telling you, asking questions, giving you value, sharing shit that I'd never heard of. And then he's like, catch you later. All right, and I never ever forget his name. You know what I mean? And I was like, this guy is a master expert at make money online at recruiting and everything, because he gave away so much information and he asked nothing in return. As soon as I got off that webinar, I was just like Googling everything about him, right? And I wanted to know more, right? So I learned a valuable lesson there. You know, if you first give, then people are gonna flock to your shit like flies to shit. They can't get enough of your stuff, right? Because you didn't ask for anything. You know, you just gave up straight up value. All right. So have a think about that anyway. Do you suggest to buy OST on Binance or wait till it drops? I can't give you a suggestion, right? Because I can't give you buying or selling advice. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. All right. So, but what I will say is this: buy on the dips, sell on the high. Okay. So, for example, let's just go to Binance now. You're not going to buy now. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not a expert at this stuff either, but this is what I do, right? So, and I do it with Post ICOs, right? So it's a lot easier. But you see this dip here, right? I buy here, and then when it goes up, like as it today I bought into, let me have a look. I'll show you. QSP, right? I bought into QSP. See this dip here? I bought right there, and then it went up. I'm still holding. There you go. See, you can see my balance. 2,473. There's my balance. Right? So I'm already in profit. I only spent 1 ether. And if I sell now, it's dropping. I'm not going to sell now. But I'll get 1.1 ether. At this point in time, a little bit further up, it was 1.2 ether. So I would have made 0.2 ether. Which is not a lot of money. But, you know, at 1,200 divided by 0.2, that's still, what's that, 100? That's like 260 bucks in an afternoon. Now, it's starting to drop now, but I'm just going to hold, because QSP is probably going to go back up to like, you know, 80, 90 cents again, right? So that's when I'll sell. But the basic strategy is buy low. When it dips, buy, and then when it goes up, sell, right? I can't tell you when to do this. You have to... You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to give that advice out because, but that's generically, I would say buy on the dip, sell on the high. You know, that's what I would do. So you can make money with this stuff. It's just you have to watch it, okay? You have to spend a lot of time with this. Good morning, Monique. Ed's trying to get out of the bullshit zone. Well, mate, if you want to get out of the bullshit zone, get out of programs. There's so much crap going on in that space. It's been going on for a long time. It's nothing full of just sharks and people with their own agendas. And look, that's fine, but I'm just, you know, I've had a gutful of it. I don't need that shit anymore. Yeah, if people are in that space, I know, I get it, I understand. You want to make money recruiting, fine. Do it the hard way, you know. I can do it. I can do it, you know, but it's freaking hard work, and then the whole thing just falls apart on you. You know, that's what's going to happen. That's what happens with all the programs. So if you're quite happy to build your downline for it to just fall apart within, you know, 6 to 12 months, if you're lucky, it'll get past 2 years, and then it'll fail after that. If you're quite happy to keep on rebuilding in the MLM space, fine, do it. But sooner or later, you're going to get very tired of doing it. Yeah, I've got Delta as well. I've got Delta as well. Chasing crypto. I think it is better. Like, it shows you the different portfolio and everything. You know, so I have got Delta. Yeah, I've only got 2 things on it. I think it actually looks. I think it's more robust, and it's got. But I just like Blockfolio because Blockfolio just looks way cooler, and it's got that big green thing that says profit. You know what I mean? Delta doesn't show that, and I just like Blockfolio better. But it's not as you know what I mean, it's just not as it's not like Delta. Delta's more streamlined, I guess. But Blockfolio looks cool. Crypto Chasing Crypto says ICO Garage is worth weight in gold. I got in a few days back and packed it with value. Definitely worth $5 grand. Yeah, well, we're gonna put the price back up, man. You know, once people reach 7 figures, price is gonna go up. Right, it's still worth it. It's still worth it. You know, you invest, you know, a few $1,000s to potentially mix it with and find out what 7-figure earners will be earning once we get to that point. We're not there yet. All right, members in ICO Garage are not 7 figures yet, but you get that opportunity. You know, our webinars. We just had 17 webinars. We tell you exactly what to look for. You know what I mean? Like it's like a. I mean, I don't know why this has not come along earlier. Maybe people just don't want to do it. Maybe people just don't want to, you know, do this sort of stuff, and they just see people as just like a cash register. You know what I mean? But you just pay once off. That's it. The people that paid in ICO, look, if ICOs are still profitable in 5 years, we're still going to be doing ICOs, guys. Right? We don't know where the market's going to go because the market dictates. But we're still going to be punching out freaking Monday night webinars. We had one on Christmas Day. We're still going to be punching out webinars. Now, you know, if you look at that, just the value in webinars, the average webinar goes for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We've had 17 of them. Some of them gone for 2 hours, right? So you can get on there and ask your questions. But if you look at the value of it over time, it's so undervalued. You know what I mean? You pay $1,099, and what you get 52 webinars during the whole year, because we roll out one every Monday. Even Christmas Day, we roll one out, and then everything in the Slack group and in the course, right? So I'm hiring an intern, and the interns are going to do our valuations for us, just to give us like that extra time-saving factor. You know what I mean? So it just cuts down the time for us. So we can go, okay, look, I'm thinking about investing in this. We can just look up the database and go, okay, boom, there it is. The intern's done a evaluation. I see I got a evaluation on it. There's many data points that you've got to analyze, and people have no clue what it is. Like, they just think that a $1 cent token's the way to go to invest in. Hey, it's a 1 cent token. Let's all get into it. I have no clue what the fuck it is, but hey, it's a 1 cent, so let's all buy it. Right? And then they realize, oh, it's got 10 billion tokens, or it's got 100 billion tokens. You ain't going to make shit at 1 cent. Right? You're going to be waiting a long time. So, you know, it'll just mean you better get the information faster. And that's no cost. I mean, I'm going to pay someone. That's all they do. I'm going to sit down with them one-on-one, probably over Skype because they won't be here with me. And I want to show them exactly how to do it. And then they're going to do those evaluations. All right. And that's going to help the whole community get that information faster. Right. So then you can act on it faster. Right. So that's what successful people do. They get the information and then they make a decision fast. If it's right or wrong, doesn't matter. They've made the decision fast. They don't dwell on it. They just get, they get used to making decisions fast, right? They're not indecisive. This is one of the traits of millionaires and billionaires, right? What they do is they get the information fast and then they make a decision on it fast and then they move on to the next one. Right? That's one of the traits of billionaires. All right? This has been, people have done studies on this stuff. So we're just going to try to get this information to you guys as fast as possible, so you can do all your due diligence. You can do get on the whitelist, get on everything. Everything is sorted, so you can set yourself up for success. Right? If you don't do that, well then that's, you know, that's not on me. Right? If you don't do those things, well then how are you supposed to make money? Right? Can't hold your hand the whole way. Gavin, will you be giving signals of crypto coins and Bittrex? No, I'm not going to give you signals because I'm not a financial advisor. And I don't trade. I just do swing trades on ICO, post ICOs. I don't do... I'm not a trader, man. So there's no way I would ever do it. I'm not even skilled. I hardly even know what technical analysis. I know a little bit, but not... I don't even know the ins and outs of it, like the deep stuff. I don't even know. Fibonacci, you know what I mean? So I'm making over 100 grand a month and I don't even know Fibonacci. I don't even know all this sort of shit. Just keep it simple, guys, right? Just keep the shit simple, right? Research the ICO, buy into it. When you make some profit, flip it, and get into the next one. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Nike, just do it. And if you do it enough times and you're going to screw it up along the way, it doesn't matter. At some point, you're going to build your portfolio and it's going to get big. So now I'm at the point where I'm investing 50 Ether per ICO. And Ether's $1,300 at the moment. So do the maths, right? Because I just keep on flipping and flipping and flipping. So it's the easiest freaking thing. You just have to put in the work, right? And you're going to be successful. But you need to gain the knowledge and you're going to have to research these ICOs. Now, I'm going to make it easy for you because I'm going to give the information to you faster, right? So you can be like a billionaire and think like a billionaire and a multimillionaire. Make decisions fast, right? I make decisions fast. And then you move on to the next ICO and then you make a decision fast, right? So you've got these things lined up. Punch them out, start flipping and making some money, all right? That's what you want to do. Just get rid of these. Now, there's something I don't want to talk about, but I have to talk about it just because if the person's watching this live stream, just know that I'm going to find you, and you know, you're a thief. You're stealing from not only me, but you're stealing from people in ICO Gold Rush. We've got a very good community going. We've got things that are awesome. You know, it's highly valued. This group, this product is going to make people rich. It's going to make seven-figure people in this program, right? And then whenever you got something good, people will always find a way to fuck it up, right? It always happens. And there's one person going around that is selling access to ICO Gold Rush, right? So if I find out who it is, I'm going to ban them and there's no refunds, right? I'm probably not going to expose you publicly. I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't want to give you any more publicity, right? You're nothing but a, you know what? And whoever you bring on board to give you access, they're also going to be banned. So, you know, I wouldn't even buy from this individual if someone approaches you and says, oh, I'll give you access to ICO Gold Rush, because not only are they going to get banned, you will get banned. Then you're going to have to go back to them, go back to a thief and ask for their $300 back. And good luck with that, right? Do thieves give money back? I mean, that's what they do, right? They thieve. So if I find out who it is, right? We already had one before and we nipped that in the butt. But if I find who it is, right, I'm gonna ban you. And if anyone knows anyone that is going around, so this is what he's doing. I'm pretty sure it's a guy. I don't think a girl would do it. But anyway, what he's doing is he's watching my live streams, and then when people ask for information, he's contacting them, right? And then so people will ask questions. Oh, I want to buy it, but what's the price? What he'll do is, I'll tell them the price. It's $1,099. Then, if they say, "Oh, I'm still saving up," what he'll do is he'll go to personally message that person and say, "Look, I can give you access for $300." Right? So, if you do that, you know, and I find out who it is, I'm going to ban that person. I'm going to ban the person because what you're doing is you're devaluing the product, right? You don't need. There's so much value in this thing. Like I'm undervalued. You know what I mean? And like one person just said, it's like 80% support. You know what I mean? You get to get your questions answered straight away. You get to know what we're investing in. What's that worth to you? It's worth a lot of money to you in the long run if you apply this stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing, guys. If anyone finds anyone has been approached by $300 to get access to ICO Gold Rush, please tell me. I'll give you a reward, right? I'll give you a reward, and we'll try to stomp these people out. Because I want you to come on board. I want you to get the full value, and by the time you're done, if you apply this stuff, you're going to be very, very happy you did. Right? There's newbies in the course now that their portfolios are like in the 20, 30, 40 grand. There's one person that I've seen, and they are a newbie, right? And they've got a over 100 grand portfolio already. There's other people that are more advanced. So these people are killing it, man. And I'm so happy for them, you know? So this is what, we're just getting started. It's only 2018, right? I want you guys to get to like 30 to 40 grand a month. It's chicken feed, really, right? But you got to build up. You got to keep on flipping, right? Once you keep on flipping and flipping and flipping, all of a sudden you start off with 1 ether, or you start off with $500 or $100, and you keep on flipping. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you're up to 5 ether. Okay, 5. That's a lot of money. Okay. Then you get up to 10 ether. Then you're up to 20 ether. It doesn't take long. You know. Then next thing you know, you're going 20, 30, 40 ether into your ICOs. It's a lot of money, right? But you can flip them, try to 10x them. If you double your money, get out of it, get into the next one. Don't be greedy, you know? Build yourself a portfolio. Listen to the other members, what they're doing. Give you advice. Move forward. Make some more money. You know? You won't find that anywhere. No one's going to give you that support. So that's the name of the game. And once we get these first 7 figures, figure earners, we're gonna be very happy. In fact, we've never even done a full-on pitch of ICO Gold Rush yet. All the webinars we've done are in-house, you know, and we haven't even, you know, maybe we might do one of these ICO or one of these webinars with actually real people saying and talking about their experience if they want to share it. You know, they can talk numbers if they want to. It's totally up to them. Maybe we might do that, right? You know, because, hey, you know, you might be watching me for the first time thinking I'm full of shit, right? You know? So, I don't know, we might do it. But, I mean, it really doesn't bother me that much because the group that we already have now are already doing really, really great with it, you know? So, why do I talk about this all the time? Because I've been in this space for a long time and I've seen so much shit in this space and it just makes me want to puke. Literally does. And these leaders that are in these programs, right? This is the sad thing about it. They know what's going on, right? They know what's going on, but they continue to do it. They know the program's going to fail. But you know why they don't, they just turn a blind eye and keep on bringing people into these programs? Because they want the commission. They don't care. They know it's going to fail. Then they move to the next one. Then they move to the next one, right? You know, I was doing that myself, and I was like, there's no way I can do this anymore. There's something terribly wrong with this shit in this space. And I get a lot of flack for it, you know, but I just laugh it off now because I don't need those people. They don't pay my bills, right? They don't pay my bills, so that's why I just laugh at them, right? So that's why I've found something that freaking works. Right, I've made a lot of money myself from ICOs, and this year my target is 5 million. I've said that publicly, and I want to get those people in ICO Gold Rush to like 7 figures. You know, that's my goal. I'm going to do it, right? So once I get to 1 million, it's just a 10x away, baby. 10x away. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of repetition and just keep on flipping. You know. So I know this works, right? I can tell you, guarantee that it works if you apply it, right? I know it works. So this is an alternative. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing that there's something like this still in this space where you can actually learn a skill, invest into ICOs and flip them and make a profit, sell them when they go to market. It's like a godsend. It's like a godsend. Absolutely. I'm just that's what I'm passionate about it, because, you know, I've seen it firsthand for myself, and I've seen people, the total newbies that are killing it, you know. So I know this shit works. I know what we got here, and it represents a lot of value, and it represents shit that, you know, if you're sick and tired of doing this stuff, then maybe you might want to look at it, you know. But we're not going anywhere. So yeah, I get it. I cop a lot of flack, but you know what? That's okay. I don't mind it at all. It's quite amusing, actually. Because, you know, there's people that are saying this sort of stuff. Like, are they even like qualified? How much money are they making? You know what I mean? If someone's making like $100, $200, $1,000 a day, and he's trying to tell me that, you know, how to run my business, you know what I mean? Like, get up to making $1 million a day, and then I'll listen to you. $1 million a month, then I'll listen to you. But until then, I don't want to hear your name. You're not qualified to give me advice, so I don't want to hear it. I'll listen to anyone that makes more money than me. I mean, I'll listen to most people, but I will listen and take the advice of anyone that is making more money than me. Period. Right? Because that person's making more money than me. They know something I don't. So whatever they tell me, I'll do it. I don't ask questions. I'll just do it. You know what I mean? So that's the exciting thing about it. I'm really pumped up about it. Yep, absolutely. Chasing crypto. So what else you guys want to talk about? I talk about ICO. So if you got other things you want to talk about, maybe I might be able to help you. But if you got any questions, yeah, fire away. Let me know what you want to know, what you're thinking about. You know, hey Lars, hey Joy, how are you? Binance is going to be huge. The token's already gone up like, you know, $1 squillion. $16. It was just $8 last week, and it's going to be one of the most exciting platforms in exchanges in 2018. It's only going to grow bigger and bigger. So I love Binance. I got a kick-ass app. Not even Bittrex had an app, and I'm just loving it. You know. This is my account here. I got 242,000 in Binance right now that I'm trading. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting on this stuff, and then I come in and out of stuff. So, you know, if you want to learn how to do this shit, maybe I might be able to teach you some stuff. If you want to do ICOs, I can help you. If you want to do post ICOs, show you how to make money in the ICO, show you how to make money after the ICO, I can help you. Alright? I can't help you with trading. I can help you with some swing trading, but I can help you with ICOs. I can't help you with anything else. I'm not. I want to be myself. I am dequalified from helping you from programs. I won't do it. Alright? If you want to learn how to recruit, go find us some other leader. Don't see me. I mean, I can tell you. I know how to do it, but I'm just not going to teach people anymore because it's a failing exercise. You know what I mean? I'm not going to teach you that shit. If you want to know how to do ICOs, hit me up. Alright? I'll help you get to your portfolio. This is just what I'm playing at. This is just my Binance account. Nearly $250,000 there that I'm just playing with. You know? And I'm going to, like, what I do is I build my portfolio. I juggle things around. I take some money from one thing to another. I get into the next ICO, then I flip it. I get into the next one, flip it. But you'd be surprised. I mean, probably look at it and you might have $1,000 to your name. You know, and you want to get your portfolio to 100,000 or even 200 or 300, $500,000. Look, it doesn't take long. It just, what you need to focus on, the core exercise that you need to focus on is this. You need to put the time into researching the ICO and find everything, pull it apart completely. Find out all the metrics, all the data points, and find out why it's going to be successful, and find out the things that can go wrong. And this exercise might take you an hour and a half. It might take you 2 hours, okay? Now with ICO Gold Rush, it's going to make it a lot easier for you. It's not going to take you that long. But once you hit a home run, like if you hit like an icon that it took us something like 4 months, and I think icon's already 100x. Okay, so I think icon's 100x already. It's worth it, guys. All right, it's worth putting that effort in. So let's just go and have a look at icon now. Icon there. See, I've got 8,776 icon. It's at $11.18. The ICO price for icon was 11 cents. So you're sitting on a lot of money if you bought into icon. Now you obviously missed icon, but here's the thing: there's going to be more of these ICOs coming along. You know what I mean? 100x. You put one BTC in it, you'd have 100 BTC, right? Do the maths. What's BTC now? It's gone down a little bit. Still a shitload of money, right? So what you got to do is you got to study the shit, find out what the hell you're doing. ICO Gosh is going to make you get you to that point much faster. Okay, you're still going to have to put in the work. Okay, there's no shortcuts, but we're going to give you the tools. We're going to give you the support. We're going to give you everything that you need to get to a point where you can build your portfolio up and you can kiss your job goodbye, right? That's why I don't have a job. See, so it's all there, guys. It's just up to you to take the next step, right? And you know, I'm passionate about it because I just see that this is an opportunity. It's a lifetime, once in a lifetime opportunity. I know that sounds cliche, but I don't know where ICOs will be in a couple of years' time. I think they'll still be here because, you know, it's fundraising, right? But I don't know where it's going to, because everything evolves. When it first comes out, it's, you know, it's all gravy, and then as it goes on and as more people get into it, it starts to dilute. But I think we got a good couple of years, solid couple of years of just making a shitload of money, right? And I'm talking millions, right? So now is the time, you know. Fortunately, we started in September last year, you know. So it's just a new space, very emerging, and we're very excited. So if you've got any more questions, hey, Bloodvinder, how you going? Hey, Mohammed. Yeah, look, they've done an update for my Ether wallet, so I haven't logged into my Ether wallet yet. So I apparently done an update because they had a hacking attempt or something recently. So just check that. I'll have to go to the site actually, my Ether wallet, and then just have to look at that. But they did a tweet on it. They're changing the interface and all this sort of stuff. So just, yeah, as far as I know, Mew, there's no problem with Mew. Felicia says, what's the minimum you can... Well, many people started with the $100. So what I suggest is you start off with $500. You put $100 into each ICO. So you get 5 ICOs, right? You learn the ropes. You learn how to research them, buy them, sell them. You know how to transfer from your Mew wallet to your exchange to sell them. How to, you know, do all that sort of stuff, all the technical stuff, as well as all the ins and outs and the nitty-gritty things, right? When to sell, you know, when to get into the next one. You know, there's a lot of steps, right? You need to understand it. But once you do your first initial batch, if you want to call it, of ICOs, start with $100 because, you know, spread your risk to $500, flip them, and then just get into the next. But I would personally start off with $100 and try to do 10 ICOs. So, you know, you might do 5 in your first month. The next month you do 5, and then your third month you're cashing out the ones that you did, you know, 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Some of them will flip faster. Some of them will take longer. All right. So you always have to have these investing in these ICOs, because when they start to come out the oven, you put every time you take one out of the oven, that you're already putting a new one in the oven, if that makes sense, right? So you got buns in the oven, you got new buns going in, you got buns in the oven, and then you're taking out new buns, right, ready to eat. So you've got this continuous cycle of investing and cashing out, investing and cashing out. But every time you cash out, you're getting more money back. So then when you put into the next one, right, you're essentially trying to double up. Then it grows and grows and grows until you've got to a point where 3 to 6 months down the track, you could be at 5, 10 ether per ICO. Okay, if you flip enough of them, that's the key to it, to getting your cash flow up, right? We talk about this extensively in the course, all right? So yeah, the course $1,099, pay with Bitcoin, Bcash, Litecoin Dash. I recommend Litecoin, Bitcoin, whatever, and then start off with $500. Get your feet wet, learn the process. Wayne says, is the price of Bitcoin possibly crashing? What do you recommend as far as mining contracts? Look, I would just switch to Ethereum. At the moment, if BTC is more profitable at the moment, just mine it and then flip it. I've sold all my Bitcoin. Right? In fact, I don't even miss Bitcoin. To me, Bitcoin is nothing but high fees. It's not scalable. It's just getting unusable. And I did a live stream on this yesterday. The Chinese government are trying to crack down on Bitcoin, and they're going to impose things like making it very hard for Bitcoin miners in China if they don't totally ban it, like they did with ICOs and crypto exchange trading exchanges. They ban those, and they ban ICOs. So I'm not saying they'll ban mining. There's rumors, but no one really knows. But I know that for a fact that they don't like Bitcoin because they see it as a they're scared of Bitcoin, of what it can do to their fiat RMB, right? It's a threat to their fiat money system, right? That's what Bitcoin is. They lose control. If Bitcoin takes over, people are buying Bitcoin, they'll lose control. They don't want that, right? With the price, yeah. So, in my opinion, I'm all alts, I'm all ICOs, I'm all Ethereum. I've had a gut full of Bitcoin, and I've flipped everything. All my Bitcoin I sold off yesterday. I bought quite a bit of Litecoin and quite a bit of Ethereum. It's funny though, because Ethereum went to 1400 today as BTC was dropping. So I actually made money. Later on down the track, I might go back to BTC if China says a concrete yes that they're going to continue to support Bitcoin miners. But I'm having too much fun with altcoins and all these other ones, so I'm not even worried. I really don't even really care about Bitcoin anymore. I'm putting it into altcoins and flipping them, and I'm making more money with the return on my investment is far more greater. I did get into another altcoin. I don't know if I'll reveal that yet. Maybe I'll see. But I bought 5 G's worth of that yesterday. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And there's a couple more alts that I'll go into. So I like to talk to people, and I like to get their opinions, and I'm connected with quite a few people that are sort of have bigger accounts than me, and I sort of talk to them and get their gist on where they see ICOs, altcoins, crypto going, and then I make those decisions. But it's definitely helps me. So I try to keep my finger on the pulse. So yeah, other than that, pretty much it. If you guys got any more questions, I'm out of here. You know, our payment gateway doesn't accept Ethereum. I know it's crazy. It's so stupid. It should, but our payment gateway doesn't accept Ethereum. They won't. You know, they'd only Bcash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dash. Well, they're the ones that we got. But if we had the Ethereum option, we would definitely have it. So just go to Changely and then just exchange it through Changely, exchange it through to Litecoin if you have got Ethereum, and you'll still get low fees. Or Dash, go to Dash. Dash got low fees as well. All right, but if you go to Bitcoin, you're going to pay high fees, and it's going to take a long time. So you don't want to do Bitcoin. I try to avoid Bitcoin at all costs now if I have to. Even with my affiliate commissions, when people get sales, I pay through Litecoin, because it's just too damn expensive. Like, it's cost me over $100 to send $500 commission with BTC. If I do the same with Litecoin, it costs like cents on a dollar. You know. Yeah, they are. 0x is 0x is pretty good. I bought into the District X ICO actually, and I sold that already. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I guess I've just sort of moved on with those ones. I actually bought I bought the I bought them. So, yeah, there's a lot of ICOs out there. We just move on. Jay says, that's what I struggle with, how to allocate your tokens and then transfer from you to the exchange. I'm not sure what you mean. It's pretty easy. How to locate your tokens. I'm not sure what you mean. You just add your custom token, then it'll show up. If it doesn't show up by default, add your custom token. If you go to Etherscan, you can find out the data for your custom token. So you just go to Etherscan, and then you go up to token, right? View tokens, and then let me just get rid of this. Get rid of that for a second. So now, once you're at Etherscan and you know what the code is, let's just go. It's QSP, right? So it's QuantStamp. There's a couple of other contracts here. No, let's just not go to that one. Let's go to DNT, okay? So District 0x, all right? Now I've typed in DNT, so let's just go to District 0x. Right now that I've found the contract address, what I do is I input this into add custom token. I'll import the contract address, the token decimals, and then the token ticker, right, which is DNT, all caps. And then I add custom token, it should show up. That's if it doesn't show up by default. And then when you send, right, when you send your Ether to the exchange, obviously you get your deposit address from the exchange, right? You click up here, send Ethereum. Now you have to, I can't do it here because I have to log into my account. You'll see it. But when you click send up here, and you'll see, like, when you're in your account, you'll see like a big window that says send, right? There'll be a drop down menu next to it, and it'll have all your tokens. So the blue drop down menu that says it'll be on, by default, it'll be on Ether. So if you're going to send Ethereum to the exchange, you'd obviously put your deposit Ethereum address into the wallet, right, when you send it. But where it's got Ethereum, ETH, in that blue kind of box, that's to the right, right, next to the, like, basically right where you put your wallet address, right, to send to, it's a drop down menu. So when you click on that, it'll give you all your tokens that's in your account, and then you just select DNT, and then you just put the amount, and then you send it. Easy. Genesis Mining sold out contract. You know, I love mining, but honestly, I haven't even talked about mining for a while. I'm just too busy 10xing ICOs. I'm just too busy 10xing ICOs. I mean, there's a couple of 10xing one. I'm just too excited about that to even worry about mining. You know, I love mining. It's good passive income. And you're probably going to get your return back in maybe 8 months or maybe less. You know, you do an ICO and you flip that into 10x. You know, what's faster? Waiting 8 months to get your return on investment so then you can be in profit after that, or flipping a ICO to 10x where you can make 10 times your money back in less than 3 months. You know what I mean? I haven't even looked at mining. But Genesis does pay me a generous amount of money, don't get me wrong. But right now I'm just more focused on ICOs. You know, it's just beer money to me what Genesis pays me. I'm just loving ICOs too much to be even worried about Genesis. I'm gonna make 5 million with ICOs. I can't do that with Genesis Mining. Yeah, I can make a good residual, maybe, you know, a couple $100 a month. I'm actually already at that. Sorry, a couple of $100 a year, maybe, if that. You can't do that with ICO. I mean, you can't. You know what I mean? ICO is the fastest way, hands down, pound for pound. You know, so that's what I focus on, personally. Yeah, so I'm all about just focusing on the things that can make me the most money for the least amount of effort or least amount of work. But I still understand that just because you got to work smarter, not harder, you still got to actually do work. You know, so people get confused about that sometimes. I'll work smarter, not harder, but they get confused that you still got to put the work in, right? You're just putting about. It's just that you're putting less work in because you're working smarter, but you still got to put the work in. Period. You know, but don't ever confuse that. So yeah, other than that, well, Linda, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, you got to take action. All right, you got to take action. So I'll leave that up to you. Scott did, yep. Welcome, Scott. Signed up a few hours ago. Yes, definitely. So, Scott, just make sure, and anyone else, well, going into the ICO course, make sure you obviously join the course, join the Slack group, which is under the welcome video. There's a welcome video, and then underneath there's like the Slack group. Join that. Introduce yourself if you want to. Go through all the videos. All right, it says begin. There'll be a green button that says begin. That shows you all the videos. Watch all them. There's over 2 hours of content, so just take your time. And then watch the webinar replay because it will tell you all the ICOs that we're getting into, right? And then take it from there. Any questions, anything, just hit Slack or hit me up personally. I'm always available, right, to help you guys. And I tell you my portfolio as well, what I'm going into. All right, you're going to miss some ICOs because you got in late. But if you don't get in at all, you're going to miss them all. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the deal, guys. I'm probably going to head off. Oh, actually, my girlfriend's bringing up some food. So, she's going to bring some food back. I'm kind of hungry. But other than that, I'll probably just do some more research. Eat some food, and then that's it. Done for the day. I'll probably just go have a look at my portfolio. Let's just go back and refresh it. I'm showing you my account. See, there it is there. See? That's it there. So I'll just continue to grow this. Quite happy to do this. Takes time, guys, but you know, it's all there. So with that said, yes sir, Glenn, we're hungry for ICOs. We want to make some money. So with that said, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a great day. Catch yous.